AITA for refusing to open the door of the room I was staying in? I want to clarify that this is not my house, and I don't really have a right to be here necessarily. My close friend James lives there with his recently moved-in girlfriend, Jamette. James and I have been pretty close since kids, to the point where we often just pop to the other's place when we're nearby. Obviously, I haven't done that since Jamette moved in. Jamette really seems to hate my guts, to the point where I take deliberate steps to avoid being near her, let alone alone with her. What happened was that I, James, and another friend of ours, Jaffrey, were all in our old hangout room from back when we lived there. Jamette was informed of this before, and up until James left, she was hanging out in her room, FaceTiming with a friend. James popped out to get some snacks from the corner store, so it was just Jaffrey and me for a little while. I was sitting with my back to the door, and I am decently big, like a human doorstopper. It was at this time that Jamette tried to open the door, but it just hit my back. I thought it was James and was about to get up, but then she called out, so I realized it was her. I just said, "Oh, James is at corner store," and continued playing my game, not thinking it was a big deal. Jamette told me to open the door, and I was confused and just repeated, "James wasn't here." She continued to tell me to open the door without explanation, and I didn't understand why she wanted to come in specifically in the 5 minutes where James was out plus Jaffrey was shaking his head, so I didn't. She yelled at me a bit and called me some names and left the house. James came back, and we continued to hang out for a bit before I left with Jaffrey. I told James, of course, but he dismissed it, saying it was just Jamette being weird about his friends as usual, and I didn't want to ruin the hangout, so didn't press. I'm back home now, and it's still kinda in my head. I mean, I was in her house, and it's not like I had a reason to keep her out. Maybe she just wanted to check in for politeness' sake, and I feel I might have been a bit of a jazzy person by not letting her get into a room in the house she lives in. I'll probably keep avoiding her, so talking it out isn't that good of an option, and I was on here, so what do you guys think? AITA? Part of the reason I didn't want to open the door was because she has a habit of randomly accusing all of James' friends of stealing, yelling, or other stuff, and I didn't want her to say that about me and Jaffrey. I am a straight man.